What's up?
Dr. Mbuvi.
Daktari mwenyewe au sio?
Victor Mbuvi.
Wacha na hiyo mambo ya Victor. Victor ni wa America. Mbuvi kwata kawaya ading ningizo.
Wow, how are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm happy. Good weather.
I can't help but notice some changes.
There's no what.
Do you mind telling us a secret?
To what? What changes have you seen?
Maybe adding a kg or two.
Neema, grace. When you relax God, the fatness, you feed from the fatness of the earth. God gives you the fatness of the earth.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'll just ask you 77 questions.
I'm ready for the questions, yeah.
Wow, so let's begin.
Okay.
It's going to be incredible. What would you say is making you feel positive these days?
God? All days actually, all days, because I've been born again for so many years. So God, life, there's always something positive in life. Even when there are negative things, when you cross those hurdles, you get a blessing of that place. So life is beautiful. People are beautiful.
Wow, what is a routine that you're adamant about keeping up?
Every morning I wake up, I pray, I do a little bit of vocal warm-up. I'll see you get up, go home, go to town, listen to a lot of music, listen to a lot of documentaries, listen to a lot of interviews, because I'm now on TV. Those are the basic routines.
Okay, is there a habit you're trying to give up?
Eating too much chapati. The kapot is coming, bana. Chapati, but it's so hard. I'm going to eat a chapati right now after this interview.
Okay, what is an embarrassing moment that you can laugh about now?
There's a time I went to a gig and I got on stage. When I got on stage, I was psyched up, pumping up the crowd. I said, my man, twende kazi. All of a sudden, the pastor comes, stands in front of me and tells me, now, my friend, the moment I turned to tell the sound guy to increase the volume, please zip up. My zip had gone bonkers.
Oh, great. After Nairobi, where else would you feel most?
Mombasa.
What is your inspiration for gospel music?
God, his love for me. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, for God so loved Mbuvi that he gave his only son, so that whoever believes in him, that is me, should have eternal life. And seeing that people are suffering in life and they need this kind of love, you know? Yeah.
Oh, did you have a religious upbringing?
Yes and no. I think I was the first one to go. I'm the firstborn, so I'm the only one who used to go to church. My mom never used to go, my dad never used to go. The other ones were smaller than me, I'm the firstborn. But eventually they all started going. So I can't say religious, but I love Jesus all the same, from the first onset.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did your upbringing shape who you are and who you're not?
A lot of ways. I grew up my mom gave birth to me when she was a teenager, really. She was in high school, so I was taken to Shago. I grew up in Shags. So the little Kikamba, I grew up in Shags up to Standard 1. I repeated Standard 1, by the way, because I didn't know Kiswahili or any other language except Kikamba. And when I look back in retrospect, all these songs of mine that work well in Kikamba, it's because of that cow foundation that I had with my grandmother and guys in Oshago.
Wow.
I'll see you.
Yeah. And the energy of your music, the song presentation, I just love that energy.
Thank you.
I totally love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, what gets you pumped up before doing maybe a video shoot?
Again, I'll say God. It will look like cliche, but it is God, because it gives me life. And then the excitement around the song. The way, you create the same energy to the guys you're going to dance with, to the videographer. It's about relationship. The joy you have, it will spread within the song. And you give each other energy, because you want people to be excited. Don't create energy on set. Just have the energy in you. It will just permeate to everyone else.
That's incredible. Are you an early bird or a night?
Both. But nowadays, early bird. I wake up at 5, at times at 4, pray, get to the music, and then now move and start with other things. So that by the time 4 is coming, you're done with everything. You can go and have tea, chapati, that's the kind of thing.
And how does your day usually end?
My day usually ends by me hooking up with some of my buddies. We chat, we enjoy ourselves. Chai, chapati, lazima ikue, kadina hivi. Watch soccer, like tonight we're gonna watch soccer definitely. That's how my day ends, with people, with quorum, so that we can bond. Yeah? A man is not an island.
Wow, great. What are you most excited about at this current moment in life?
My current song, it's called Ngwatele. That's the newest song I've released. So that's what I'm excited about. And of course, the other songs that are in the framework. And of course, this place that we are shooting at, which I have gotten excited about because I have to do a video here. So when you see me looking side by side and not looking, I'm looking at another venue for now. Yeah, at that Kariva, I'm going to shoot a video there. Yes.
And what are you putting off right now?
Putting off, I told you, chapatis. Definitely, I'm putting off chapatis. I'm trying to increase my hours on media. Lag time, a lot of lag time. I want to reduce that. And more activity, more energy, more things. I feel legacy. I need to do much more than I'm doing right now in life.
And if you could listen to one instrument for the rest of your life, which instrument would that be?
Voice. And are they called panpipes? The most beautiful music I ever heard is panpipes. Just panpipes. And right about now, Scottish bagpipes. I'm watching a series called Outlander, and it's based on Scotland and England, and a lot of bagpipes is played. And I visited Scotland at some point, so I love that instrument. It's called a bagpipe.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
And Dr. Mbuvi?
Yes.
Tell me, who always makes it on your playlist?
Currently there's Dietrich Haddon, Fred Hammond. I don't know whether you know those guys, but they inspire me a lot. The people have been listening. Kirk Franklin, definitely. Solly Mahlangu from South Africa. Sinach, definitely. Ada Ehi. Masichinwo. All these people. Prosper Ochimana. Ule de manaimbanga. Ekueme. You are the living God. Oh, that one.
Okay, and what is a rumor you think would be funny to start about yourself?
Now, what rumor is that? Gosh, Mbuvi has joined athletics 100 meters dash and has won gold in the World Cup. That will be that.
What is the last emoji you remember using?
How does it look? It's a crazy emoji. That was a crazy one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself using Facebook more or Instagram? Instagram. What is the creative risk you have taken that paid off?
Getting into music, actually, because I was a banker, I was a lecturer, and I left all those just to get into music, which I've not been trained in. At least banker had learned some mathematics. At least lecturing I had degrees. But music, I'd never ever studied it, as in I have no papers for music. And look at me now. That's why you're interviewing me now, because of the music.
Looking at you.
Yes.
How about a creative risk that you've learned a lot from?
A creative risk. Hey, risk. Singing in Kikamba, actually, because the first time the first song I did, yes, I did a funky nice Kamba song with some group, but really the song that brought me to core was English and Kiswahili. So when I asked people, can Kamba music work, they told me no. Kamba music has never sold. But somehow I felt in my heart it could still work. And when I did a Kamba song as a joke, it really went. It really rocked. It's what Kevevelo. It's what brought me into the market in a big way, and then Kwata Kawaya.
And were you anxious or hesitant when you were just starting out?
You're always anxious when you're starting, and even up to today when I'm getting on stage, I get anxious. But you remember the God who gave you the strength and the purpose, and you get on stage and you do your thing.
Great.
Yeah.
What inspires most of your music?
The Bible, reading the Bible. That is God, reading the Bible, and people, life really experiences, and the fact that God has given me faith, hope, a lot of hope and love that I can give to a world that is going through so much, and people are feeling that there's no hope. That inspires me to write and sing things, because God has told me there's so much hope, so much faith, so much love. Yeah.
Oh, marvelous. What would you say you're most proud of in your career?
Wow. The fact that I meet people on the streets. One, they meet people and they say hi. Even when we were doing this interview, you saw some people saying hi, so that's exciting. But the biggest thing is when somebody writes to you and tells you, I listened to your music and it made me pass. When I gave somebody music when they were in, I think, primary school, and later I found them on a radio station inspiring, on a TV station actually interviewing me and inspiring people. That's big, that my music can actually change people's lifestyle. That's amazing.
Is there a song that ever brought you to tears?
I wouldn't say there's a song that brought me to tears, but a lot of worship actually gets me in that worship mood. That's what I would probably say, and it moved me to that level. I think that's what you mean, impacts my life. A lot of worship definitely.
Okay.
It does.
And you're also a comedian.
I am not a comedian. I don't know why people think I am a comedian. Huh?
And an MC.
MC I am. I'm a master of ceremony. A few jokes of mine fly. But I don't consider myself a comedian. But I guess at times you are what people call you. Some people call me comedian, so I will accept.
Wow, does Mbuvi ever get nervous?
Mbuvi gets nervous at times. There are places you go and you're not sure, does this stage appreciate and feel my music? How you must. If you don't get nervous, then you're not normal. You must get nervous, then you tell God to relax your nerves, to give you an idea and a strategy how to minister. Otherwise, you won't be human. Every human being has to shake a little bit, get nerves a little bit, but God helps. One or two jokes breaks the ice and you're gone.
Breakers.
Yes.
They're great.
They're
what
great.
Is the one skill you wish you had?
I wish I was more proficient in playing piano and playing the guitar. I wish. Because I write music, but I think the people who play piano easily and guitar easily, it's easier for them to write music. Me, I just write. Nikioga, ndakangoma kana come. The people who just play and the music comes. Those are skills I'd really want to know. And plus, I wish I knew how to speak French. Bonjour, ça va bien, merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup, on est merci beaucoup.
What 3 words are used to describe Dr. Mbuvi?
Weird, funny, and there's weird. There's funny, hilarious, and a disturbance to the peace. Noisy. Those are 5.
Those are cheat answers. I said 3.
I gave 4, 5. Give extra.
And if you staged a haze, let's say like in money haze, what would you want to steal?
The hearts of people for God. That's it. Just like Jesus.
Divine.
Yeah.
What's an article of clothing you can't live without?
Wow.
I didn't hear that. Vintage or new?
Vintage.
Denim jacket or leather jacket?
Leather.
Texting or calling?
Both.
Who's the last person you spoke to?
You.
Oh. Put me off guard. Do you remember?
You, and before that Saizate, and before that Ray.
Oh yeah, I've spoken to Saizate too. That was marvelous.
Yeah.
Do you prefer answering questions or maybe asking?
Both. When I was growing up, they told me I asked too many questions. And even now when people say, well, we have questions for you, I love that challenge.
Wow.
Both.
Great. What would you say is the hardest part of adulting for you?
People pressuring me to settle down. I'm already settled. What do you mean? Does settling down mean you have to get somebody into your own house? I am settled.
Wow, and the fun part?
The fun part about I love life. I am happy. I am full of joy. I radiate energy where I go. I think that's the gift that God gave me. God gave me 2 gifts, 2 mantles: encouragement, and that's why you have songs like Nikilemewa Nishike and joy. Joy comes with laughter. That's why Kinakwata Kawaya, Kivevelo, they are a bit funny. That's why people call me a comedian. It's not really I'm a comedian. I was given that mantle of joy.
Yeah. That's great. It is. And if you're offered immortality, would you take it?
I already have immortality. I'm born again.
A ghost real?
Huh?
A ghost
of course they are.
Would you say you're good at keeping secrets?
I am good at keeping secrets. I won't tell you. I'm not going to say.
What immediately comes to your mind when you think of your childhood?
Joy. Well, there's a time we were in Shags with my cousin and we were playing with toy cars in the dust. Toy weird cars in Shags. Dust ikatoka mzaya akasema fufu lele mwana ine chao kitoke umaiba sipio. I will never forget. Going hunting of course was beautiful. Kuchunga ng'ombe pia. Yeah, that was fun. That reminds me of childhood.
Would you mind telling us a story behind these Instagram posts? What was happening on that day?
On this day, we were shooting a video for one of my latest songs. It's called Emetimi. I've done with Blessed Joe and Valen B. Yeah. That's when, while we were shooting, then I did a pose. I rarely wear suits, that is why. This one I was performing at a pre-wedding in Machakos. Yeah. Not Machakos, Makueni. I've forgotten what the place is called. It was a beautiful one. Okay. They are very private. So when I posted another photo, they told me, remove that one. So I posted the one that you can hardly see anyone's face other than mine.
It conceals it. And
this is right before I interviewed tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
No, not tonight. Let me not say tonight because this is not airing tonight. On this day, I was doing a shoot for my show, Coffee with Mbuvi, with Alex Mathenge. You remember the comedian who acts as a cop? You can see these colors are for police.
Oh, yeah.
So this, and you can see even this car for police. Alex Mathenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
What's the date today?
Oh, the date today. It's 28.
So the episode for 28th of February 2021. Yeah. Coffee with Mbuvi, TV47, 8 p.m.
Yeah. We'll be checking
this show.
Whom do you consider to be your mentor?
I have a guy called. I have mentors who I don't consider the ones I'm with in Kenya. The ones I learn from, and like I said, Fred Hammond, musically by the way, Fred Hammond, Dietrich Haddon, Kirk Franklin. Those are people I soak into their music a lot. Solly Malango, the same guys I said. There's a guy called Geoffrey Simon. Now he's my mentor that I look up to. He's a genius in terms of business, in life.
Can you describe your taste of music in one word?
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Eclectic just means a mixture of things. I'm
discombobulated.
Discombobulated means confused, yes. Sitaki ni exacerbate.
I'm befuddled.
Okay.
Would you say you're more into the lyrics or in the music?
Both. I love the music. The rhythm is key. Music is a language in terms of rhythm, but also the lyrics, because it's a message you need to impart in somebody. After I enjoy gig, what are you saying? Both.
Wow. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom do you want as a dinner guest?
I find Uhuru Kenyatta intriguing. He's full of life. He's happy. He enjoys. He's full of life. You saw that meme, that the Nini that was trending for Pascal Tokodi. Just and the guy was happy. He's happily saying, "Hi, how are you, Nini?"
Yeah.
The people also who impacted my music when I was beginning. People like I said, Fred Hammond, people like Ron Kenoli. I don't think you know Ron Kenoli, but that guy, I would love to meet such guys. Talk to them. Yeah.
So, Mbuvi,
Yeah.
tell me, who's the most beautiful person you know?
My mom
Yeah.
and my sister. My mom is in heaven. I'm a replacewa though, because Abuzako heaven, my sister, Olive Zisa Ochola.
Wow. And what would you say to your 10-year-old self?
I would say love life more, start music earlier. I wish I started music then.
What is the most important thing to you?
Life.
Life.
Eternal life.
If
Jesus in my life.
Sorry about that. If you are today with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you say you most regret not having told anyone?
I've lived a full life. I won't regret anything. I wish more people were saved in my music though. Maybe that.
And the hardest thing about your music industry?
It's ever changing, so you have to always keep learning, keep editing, keep learning new music, keep learning new tricks, new trades, linking up with more people to push your music. Yani, muziki is ever dynamic, so you have to keep dynamic, keep changing, keep learning. The styles keep changing. Yeah. So just when you think you've mastered the style, it changes.
And what is your big dream?
To be the best in music.
And you will.
And right now, in being a TV host, I want to be the best. Why not?
When was the last time you did something for the last time? And what was it?
I'm answering this question for the last time. This particular question for the last time.
A cheat answer. That's a cheat answer. And what does music mean to you?
It's a cheat answer because you never say never. Music is life. Music is essence. Music is everything. Music is powerful. In heaven, when God was creating the world, there was background music. Angels were singing. Yeah. So music is everything. Movie without music is nothing. This interview without the birds chirping in this nature is nothing. Yeah. Even the trees are shushing with the wind. That's music still. Music is everywhere.
And what is your favorite meal?
What's my, hey, there are many. There's lasagna, there's pizza, there's chapo and kuku, ausio. Yeah.
Chicken or fish?
Chicken.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee, definitely.
Your favorite color?
Green.
Would you prefer watching drama or comedy?
Drama.
And what is the last show you watched?
Coffee with Mbuvi. I was checking what was happening before. And Outlander. It's a series I'm watching right now.
And what question would you prefer to be asked in future interviews?
Wow, how did you become the greatest artist from Africa?
Wow, you'll be asked. Do you have a nickname?
Kawaya, because of my name, Kwata Kawaya.
Oh yeah. And a life lesson you've learned from your parents growing up?
Never, ever, ever, ever give up.
How do you describe your humor?
Humor. It's intelligent at times, it's quirky at times, it's spontaneous most of the time.
What's the funniest thing in the world?
The funniest thing in the world, I wouldn't say the world. Okay, to me it's the world then. Okay, yeah, I was interviewing Alex Mathenge, and he was talking about how Kiraito Morongi got his wife. Kiraito Morongi is a governor right now somewhere in Meru. And he said he was in high school, it was a music festival, there was one girl here and he had a crush on a girl who was here. So when he's trying to talk to this girl here and there's a teacher right there, when he's talking, you know his mouth faces this way. So he's telling this girl here, with the mouth facing here, let us go and meet at the bus. So guess who he met at the bus? This other girl. That's how he got his wife.
Wow.
I find that funny. I hope you find it funny. If you don't find it funny, I'll come and beat you up. You must laugh.
What is the one thing that you need every morning?
God. Coffee.
What causes are important to Mbuvi?
What causes? Life, children, mothers. Mothers, children, women. And boys too right now, because I'm campaigning for them. I feel the boy child is a little bit intimidated by life, so life lessons. I'm joining somebody called Simon Bevi, who has courses called Man Enough and Boys to Men to uplift boys, the boy child, really.
Yeah.
That's a big
And
course,
what's
right?
the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your entire life?
Answering 77 questions. Well, how do you answer 77 questions? Really?
You're
Really?
You're crushing it.
We can say I'm crushing it, but I'm not yet at 77. That's when I will know.
So how has fame changed you?
It hasn't. It has actually just grown me more into loving people more. Because even when I was in primary school, I was one of the most popular people in school. High school, same thing. Campus, for sure, I was the noisiest guy in campus. So I was still popular. So even by the time you're getting to music, it's popular in a different version, but it's same.
Yeah, and I had a simple request here. I want you to verify these claims. The first one.
Verification.
Yep.
Mbuvi was a rugby player in high school. Yes, Lenana. I'm in maroon, definitely. I'm in my what? I'm in maroon.
Wow, the second one.
Mbuvi doesn't like tomatoes so much. It's very true. I don't like them very much. Very true.
The last one.
A master's in
You hold
information
a master's.
systems. Yes, it's actually called in computer-based information systems from the University of Sunderland in the United
in the
Kingdom.
UK.
Not to Kenya, Siaya, Alembo. Wow.
Wow.
Mume investigate. What is happening? Are you planning something on me?
Maybe, maybe not. You'll never know. Only wait to find out. And we are finishing our interview. So just the last two questions. How does one stay humble?
God first. There's a song we used to sing in primary school. God comes first, my neighbor second, I come third. So you must love God, love your neighbor, and then yourself. But it doesn't mean you demean yourself. Love yourself kabisa. Love your neighbors a little bit more, and love God the most.
Oh, what would you like to be remembered about you?
Legacy, that I reach more people for the kingdom of God. And for the people that are inspired, young people, to become better than me even.
And what is your message to all the millennials who are out there watching this video?
Delight yourself in the Lord and He'll grant you the desires of your heart. And also, please try many different things. Try things right now. Let no one tell you you can't. You can. God's divine power has given you everything you need for life and godliness. So start working it out now. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. Enjoy small victories day by day by day by day. Stay connected to God, stay humble.
Wow, thank you. That was your 77th question.
Yeah, I conquered.
I have to say it was exciting.
I conquered it all. Can I smash the camera now? We are done.